J.J. Watt, we talked about Tua and whatever. We saw Hines leave the game the other day in the Colts game. And as soon as it happened, I was like, he's not coming back. There's no way they're allowing him to come back after all the Tua talk. If they do, their NFL just asks for trouble. But
But
J.J.
you
Watt was
right
allowed
on
to
the back, he
play.
wasn't coming back though. As soon as he got hit, it was just he was already messed up. But yeah, go ahead. I ain't even cut you off.
Yeah, no, but I was saying if they allowed him back in the game after the
Yeah,
Tua stuff, man, the NFL would be getting roasted right now.
most definitely.
J.J. Watt was allowed to play just a couple days after getting his heart shocked back into rhythm. I guess his heart was out of rhythm, and they took him in whatever to the hospital. I don't know enough about this kind of stuff. Apparently, the doctors and people cleared him to play. It's a little shocking. Not trying to be like play off the word, but like it's a little shocking to hear something like this. Like I don't know. You have any thoughts on this specifically? Because I do want to say one thing about what we talked about the other day is we were saying, oh, the NFL is sacrificing that one neurologist as if it's all his fault. But actually, going back and look at it, the player he was hired by the Players Association. He represented the Players Association, and that was their only guy there. And they fired him. They said to protect the players. The NFL actually has not fired anybody from the Tua situation. The Miami Dolphins kept their guy, their doctor, team doctor. The NFL hasn't said nothing. Matter of fact, they said NFL said no. The doctors what they said was fine. So actually, the NFL didn't sacrifice nobody. That NFL was like, no, we didn't do nothing wrong. So it's an interesting take on defending the shield, I guess. Just admit nothing, right? But yeah, but so it was actually the Players Association who said, nah, you know what, we're going to protect our players. We have to show them that we care about them. You're gone. And so now we have come to this JJ Watt thing.
Well, thank God for the Players Association, I guess. But I mean, it's just it just goes to show you like just how the NFL just lack of caring really about their players, and they just care more about the buck. You know what I'm saying? And I get it. At the end of the day, it's a business. You know what I'm saying? You got to take care of the business first. But at the end of the day, it won't be a business without your employees. You feel me? So it's like I just don't get why they still are lacking, these procedures and protocols to protect the players because it's just like I really feel like the NFL Player Association shouldn't have to fight so hard for these type of things because it's like I just feel like it should already be set in stone, especially just how we all know how dangerous the sport is, you know what I'm saying, in itself. Like these is grown ass men. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Put their lives on the line. I mean, bro, you got these grown ass men squatting 600, 700 pounds, bro. Like, and just imagine that coming at you at 15 miles an hour. You know what I'm saying? That impact in itself, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be hectic. So it's just like I said, just how they be putting their bodies on the line, man. I just feel like some should already be set in stone. NFL is just, again, lack of, like I said, just caring for their players and with this JJ Watt situation, I mean, I really feel like that's just him just still trying to fight of whatever left he got left. Honestly, I should say, if that makes sense, I should say, and because I mean, honestly, and all in all, I really don't feel like JJ he did all his justice with with Houston, Texas. I mean, let's just be real. He's after his injuries that he's had, I think with his back and his I want to say his knee, and then now with this one with his heart condition, it's just like there's only so much that your body can take,
Yeah.
football, I should say. And I think he's been in the league for what now? 10 plus years now. And, all that taking a toll, the training, the training camp, OTAs, mini camps, all that for 10 plus years. I'm just like, bro, it's just sometimes you might have to just give it up, man. It just might be that time. But as us as athletes, I'm saying us like I'm playing, but you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm trying to say. Like just we
No
just
one
don't
wants to walk away. Look at
we
Tom
don't
Brady.
want
No one wants
exactly.
to walk
We
away.
don't want to walk away, and regardless of what our body is telling us. It's just like, bro, we want to keep doing this because this is what we love. But at the end of the day, what we love is kind of killing us right now. You know what I'm saying? We're killing our body. So it's just like, you just got to know when to give it up. And I just really feel like it's definitely JJ's time just to give it up, man. And, try to
Yeah.
focus on something else, your family, you know what I'm saying? Anything else. Like just take your time, just take your mind off of football right now, man.
Yeah, Luke Kuechly, Andrew Luck, those guys are rare, man. Like most guys are like Tom Brady. They know the window to make this kind of money small, but also it's something they love a lot. They don't want to walk away. But I kind of do fear that TJ Watt now with I think 2 injuries in back-to-back years, is headed down this path. And it's scary because he has so much potential as well, just like JJ. I mean, JJ signed that massive contract, and then I think sat out like the next 2 years after signing it. Came back for one, had a really good year, sat out like half a. I mean, it never really. We never got to see full potential of JJ Watt for just year after year after year. So it's a bummer to see these guys. I mean, they're big guys though. TJ and JJ are both big boys, man. Like it's. You got to be real careful. You got to be, you can't just be big and tough and strong. You got to be limber. You got to be able to, fall with the hits, and stuff. And so it's a bummer to see someone of this caliber or this potential to, go away. But yeah, man, we don't want to see JJ freaking fall out on the field. Like, come on, JJ, take care of yourself, man. Like, take care of your money, and that way you don't need this next paycheck. But and then if you're healthy, come back and play. But like I remember Chris Bosh had to be pushed out of the league because he wanted to play, and they were like, "Dude, you literally can't play. Like you just can't." And he still was like, "No, I want to play." And I get it, man. It's tough. Which explains why he was so emotional during the press conference after. But like. Man, JJ, take care of yourself, man.
Because them as athletes, they want to go out a certain way, and for them to go out with having an injury is that I'm guessing that's not their way of wanting to go out. So they want to try to do as much as they can to come back from this injury and try to do better. You know what I'm saying? But at as much, you can't heal as fast as you were able to. 10 years ago or whatever. 15 years ago, 5 years ago, I should say, he's getting up there in age and shit. We all are, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, you got to take care of your body a different way. You know what I'm saying? Like, like how we were in our 20s, you can't do that anymore in your 30s. But, and like I said, with them being big guys too, it's just, it takes a lot more impact on them, I should say, you know what I'm saying? And like you said, it's just, they got to prepare a little bit different, but at the end of the day, I do just hope for the best for Watt, and I know he don't want to go out like this, but I mean, at the end of the day, your life comes first. That's the most important part. So you got to think about that and your family first, because I mean, at the end of the day, I don't think the Watts are really hurting for money right now when you got 2 or 3 brothers in the league. I'm just saying, but hey, I don't know. I don't know how they financial standards are. I'm just saying. That's not my business.
I mean, he plays in Texas. His taxes are all right. Tyreek talked about that this week. He said on a podcast, that's why he went to Miami, not the Jets, because of taxes.